Welcome to Career Development in IT, in Information Technology. Today, we are going to recap or revise on CSS, whatever we have learned so far. Remember, this YouTube channel is for the people who cannot afford very expensive web development bootcamp, web automation bootcamp, and so on. In North America, it is really expensive to attend 3 to 6 months boot camp, costs ranging 10,000 to $30,000 just for 3 to 6 months boot camp. So it will not be possible for many to fulfill their dreams to learn web development, software development, web application development, or software engineering, or web automation engineering, Selenium with Python. Uh, I personally initiate this YouTube channel to help those people who cannot afford, who can just spend 1 or 2 hours every single day and practice 3 to 6 months before they can get into entry level positions. And remember, in IT industry, especially in information and technology, in web technology industry, um, whoever uh, wants to learn web technologies like front end technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, jQuery, and backend technologies like Python, SQL, MySQL, mm, some Python frameworks like Flask and Django, or even if you just learn Selenium with Python, we call it web automation. You can uh, start with 65K to 100K. Uh, so first, what you need is you don't need to have college degree, but you have to have a computer or with internet connection and determination to learn really well whatever you choose. You can choose front end technologies or back end technologies, or you can choose both together. We call it full stack web development or software development or full stack software engineering. Whatever you choose, you have to learn well. Okay, uh, today I'm going to revise the HTML and CSS we have learned so far. I will emphasize on CSS. Okay, so far we have learned very basic styling CSS. We learn how we can select CSS selector and how we can um, use or utilize CSS properties. Okay, and using CSS values, how we can style our HTML elements. Uh, without further ado, let's start very practically. Okay, to do it, what I'm going to do, I'm using a MacBook, and those who are using Windows, you can start from here. Okay, hover over your mouse and it will show mm, uh, type here to search a search bar, and you can just type git. Okay, and if you are using a MacBook, just press command spacebar. It will show you spotlight search, and you can just type iterm or terminal or git, whatever. I'm using iterm. Okay, it comes with the operating system, excuse me. Okay, and it is here. Okay, let me make it larger. Okay, and I can make the fonts bigger just pressing on Command plus button. Okay, all right, and I can make it smaller pressing Command minus, Command plus bigger, Command minus smaller. Okay, uh, first thing first, before whatever project we want to work with or practice with, we have to go to desktop. And in the very first class we learn how to go to desktop. uh, we are telling Git is a version control, very intelligent software to manage project, create files and folders, okay, very efficiently. And you can also collaborate with your colleagues or friends or fellow developers. Okay, cd means change directory, we already learned it. Cd means change directory. We are going to desktop, to my computer, and press enter, and then creates a new folder. And the command to create new folder is mkdir. In brief, we say make directory. Directory means folder, and name of the folder is practice underscore css. Okay, press enter, and now we want to access practice underscore css folder. So how can we do it? We have to change directory and just type practice, just type uh, prac and press tab button. Okay, practice. Now there are three more practices, so I have to say underscore c, then press tab button again, and we are there. Okay, and just it is a brand new folder, so we don't have anything inside. When I ls means show list, there is no list being shown because there is nothing inside practice underscore css. Now I want to create a new file, a html file first. Okay, and the command is touch means create a new file, and name of the file is index.html. Okay, excuse me. In ls, now we can see index.html is there inside practice underscore css. And now we want to create another folder. Name of the folder is css, so mkdir means make directory. Name of the directory is css, and let's access css, cd into css, and we are inside css. Inside css we need a css file, and to create new file, the uh, command is touch means create a new file, touch. And name of the css file is style.css. .css is the extension of css file. .css extension of html file is .html. See .html, .css. Okay, press enter, and now we can see css new file style.css is there. Okay, very good. Now we want to step back. How we can step back? cd space dot dot, two dots, press enter, and we step back to practice underscore css from css folder. Okay, and now we can check what we have inside practice underscore css. We have a folder. When you don't see dot something, dot css, dot html, dot py, dot java, dot js, means this is a folder. When you see dot something, means it is a file. Okay, now we can open all these files and folders uh, with just simple command, and it is code space dot and press enter.